In this video, we want to invite you to walk along the St. Augustine Bayfront with us, also known as Matanzas Bay. We walk down to the Bridge of Lions and then out onto the bridge so that you can see the beauty of this city at sunset and at nighttime. The Bridge of Lions is the centerpiece of St. Augustine and connects the old part of town to Anastasia Island. Walk along with us as we experience the beauty of this city. Folks, this is now Saturday night here back in downtown St. Augustine, and I want to walk up here and show you a little bit of the Castillo de San Marcos Fort. Did not get a chance today to do a tour of this or a separate review. We're going to try to do that when we come back at Christmas time. But this was a Spanish battle fort. Very impressive structure. And this is where you can begin your walk along the bayfront, which is one of my favorite things to do in this town, is just walk along the bay. We did it last night. We're going to do it now a little bit before sunset, and hopefully get to the Bridge of Lions as the sun's setting, which we don't have too long. So. Constructed in the 1600s. Even though we're not doing a review of it tonight, here is the admission information. You can buy annual passes.
Ya, hanya perlu baik separate keruan kan kayak perlu. Yang lainnya kerapnya pun boleh sama ada. Berarti
so you can take boat tours. Where we ate last night. That's the River and Fort restaurant. We sat up there on that upper deck right there. So one of my favorite things to do here in St. Augustine is what I call the Bay Walk. right here along the Matanzas Bay. Just walking along this little pathway here. A lot of people are out walking this tonight, so it's very beautiful. The evening is cooling off very nicely. So we're going to walk out onto the Bridge of Lions, at least halfway, where it raises up. So, congratulations to the newlyweds here. Couldn't have found a better setting. I don't know if it was on the bridge. Huh? Could be. So here we go out onto the Bridge of Lions, and nobody's going to try to run you over here. Nice concrete barrier. Okay, almost up here to the top of the bridge. This is where the drawbridge signal goes down. Got some people going to be on YouTube waving at the camera. So hopefully they'll search and find this. But I want to share this view.
Tienes que levantarlo más. Pégalo más para acá. Sácalo más. Vete aquí, para que lo veas aquí. Aquí. Lo sacas aquí. Sale el final.
Looking back over Matanzas Bay, out of the Castillo de San Marcos. Zoom up on that really quickly. We're just going to hang out here for a few minutes. The sun has set. We didn't get here to watch it go down, but we're hoping for some good color. 91.
No. Are you guys trying to get some? Oh, watch out. We're trying.
I didn't mean to be in those folks' way. I thought they were taking a picture themselves, and I was standing right in front of them. Here until hopefully the sun starts casting some pretty color, and I believe it's going to. Already getting some orange and pink. I'm going to attempt to cross over here if I ever get an opportunity to do it. Usually I'm able to get to the other side, but I haven't been able to yet. I need the light to catch. from out here on this bridge. See how many of them look up. There's somebody, she spotted it. I hope they find the video. I really do. That guy's moving. Magnificent bridge, magnificent city. What do you think?
Now we gotta make it back.
Okay, so we've got a very interesting cloud out here. It's kind of a long cloud by itself. We're trying to figure out if it looks more like a dolphin or a seahorse. You see a mouth on the right hand side and then a head and then a body going down. So is that a dolphin, a seahorse, or something else? Very interesting. I know I keep showing the same thing over and over. We're actually just hanging out on the bridge, waiting for the sun to further go down and give us a little more color, and that's starting to happen now. It's probably 25 minutes after sunset, and the color that was on these clouds earlier is gone, so I told her that if we hung out a few more minutes, I believed as the sun got lower, we would have some more color out on the horizon, and that is what's happening. We are getting ready to walk off of the bridge now. I'm going to show you one more shot. It seemed like the color just keeps changing every time I turn around. So we're going to be leaving here in just a few minutes as the color does fade. And we're going to go in a few more places on St. George Street and maybe show you a couple more sites here in St. Augustine. And like I said, we did not even come close to getting done everything we wanted to do this trip. We only had 2 nights here. We got here yesterday and we were so tired we ended up taking a nap, and that probably cost us about 2 hours of doing things. So we tried to squeeze a lot in today, but we are planning to come back at Christmas time for hopefully around 4 nights, maybe a little longer. We'll see.
There's just so much to see.
There really is. So there will be more St. Augustine reviews to come. I told her months ago, I said I want to do some videos of St. Augustine. It's one of our favorite places anyway, and we've never really done but one restaurant review here, and that was actually on Volano Beach. Been a couple of years. We just never really done a video here. So we wanted to do that, but I could honestly bring a chair out here and just sit on this bridge and just look at that view. This is one of those cities that just has a certain feel to it, you know, like I don't know how to explain it. Gatlinburg's that way. It has more of a mountain atmosphere. This one here, it's almost like, yeah, you feel like you were back in history. Yeah, we'd have to move.
It'd be neat to see.
We're kind of standing where the bridge goes up, so that would make a cool video. They'd make us get off first. But so I know there's something magical about this city because she just looked at me and told me she loved me, and that ain't happened in a long time. So,
That's not true.
That is
I tell
not
you
true.
several times a day.
yes, you do. Yes, you do. So, but anyway, just a beautiful. Take your wife out here, your husband, and just enjoy the evening together. That's what making memories is about.
Yeah, absolutely.
The bridge is going to go up, so we have to. I'm going to walk back up here and get that up close as I can get. Walk a little closer. Some folks didn't leave their post and come behind the gates, so he's having to tell them to get out. So we're going to watch it go up. I'll try to get behind that pole because I got a headlight fading. Here we go. Now what this does is enable boats like sailboats with tall masts to go under. I'm going to assume it's that one coming out there. So it's a little bit away. And it also creates a tremendous backlog of traffic in town, don't it?
Yes.
Because it goes up way before the boat gets here. You know, I know they don't want to cut it close, but it kind of makes you wonder if they really had to do it that far out. Don't go no further than the gate. Okay, excitement's over. There goes the sailboat. You can see the lighthouse. That's where we were just at earlier today. You see the lighthouse out in the distance.
Yeah, I saw it spinning earlier.
Making its rotation. I just saw the big beam coming from it. Wonder how long it takes it to go around. Must move pretty slow. Anyway, that is the lighthouse. Got it. Gotta be quick with that thing. Alright, walking back down into St. Augustine now. I do want to make y'all aware of a few other attractions. Just one block down from St. George Street at Cordova Street is the Potter's Wax Museum. This is not the original location. The original location of the Wax Museum used to be right at the city park like I showed y'all last night. It moved down here several years ago. This used to be the drugstore, the country's oldest drugstore. I think maybe it's still in that same building. Yeah, it is actually. It's above the doors. It says Authentic Old Drugstore. So this was the first drugstore in the United States. So that's something to keep in mind if you want to see. I see a place called the Cheesecake Company. That sounds like a place worth trying sometime, don't it? We'll go down there a little bit closer and see what the name of that is. So that's called the Bar Harbor Cheesecake Company. That'd be something to check out at a future visit. Right here's the cemetery. I don't know if you have to pay to go in the cemetery or not. It looks like you do. It looks like they may give tours of it. There's some really old graves in there. I may try to come back in the morning before we leave and try to get y'all some good shots of that. Walking back down St. George Street, I was hoping to hit a couple more of the shops that I like, but they're all closed up. Pretty much a lot of people out walking, but the only things that are left open are like the taverns and the bars and stuff like that, yeah. So I'm gonna go back and try to get some of that red velvet fudge from last night. We're not sure if the place is even still open or not. So it should be getting close, we'll find out. So they are open. They do have the red velvet as well as orange creamsicle and a cotton candy fudge. Let's try a little bit of that too. We hope you enjoyed this tour of St. Augustine Bayfront, the Bridge of Lions, and downtown St. Augustine at sunset and at nighttime. We want to thank you for watching. If you have not yet liked and subscribed, we would like to kindly ask that you please consider doing so. Thank you and God bless.